Today we're going to talk about where you should market your property for rent. Now this is highly important because the fewer days that your house is on the market means the more days you're actually collecting rent, and that's what renting your property is all about, right? Now what I'm going to do is talk a little bit about some of the more obvious ones and then maybe some of the not so obvious ones, and then also a place that you should avoid altogether. Alright, so let's get started with the number one item that I feel is maybe obvious, but maybe not so obvious. And I would say the number one place to market your property for rent is going to be a yard sign. Now, this seems kind of crazy in today's digital world, but you want to get it out to as many eyeballs as possible. But what's important to understand is that a yard sign is going to market to all the people in your neighborhood. They may have a family member, a friend, or somebody that wants to live near them, and that may be a great opportunity for word of mouth. Somebody you may know in the neighborhood could be a referral for you and could have their friend or their family member move into the home if they're qualified. So I think a yard sign is a great place to start. Now you can obviously go to Lowe's or Home Depot and get a for rent yard sign and put your phone number on it if you want to do that. But a yard sign is a very effective local marketing tool for your neighborhood and for anybody really who drives through your neighborhood. Alright, that was more of an analog way to market your property. Now we want to talk about the digital way to market your property. I would say the most popular resource out there right now is Zillow. Now obviously Zillow is a huge website that gets millions of views every single day. So people are on there looking for rentals and they're definitely going to be there looking in your area. So I would go to Zillow.com, upload your property with a great description, and you'll want to have fantastic photos. I would say that the photos that you want to show are the outside and then moving inside into the kitchen area, the main living area, the bedrooms, and then any other areas around the house that you feel are important. Now what's great about Zillow is it's going to syndicate out to Trulia and HotPads, so you're going to get even more eyeballs because there's millions of people that also look at those websites as well as Zillow. So that's why Zillow for me is the number one digital standpoint and the place that I would actually put my house for rent if I had to. Now, another place that people don't think about a lot would be realtor.com. Most people think of this as, hey, I'll go there to buy a house, or that's where my listing goes if it goes on the MLS. Many people think it's just to buy and sell, but you can absolutely find rentals there. So I would say that realtor.com is also a great place to look. Now, next on my list is Zumper. I think Zumper is a great place to put your house on the market. We use Zumper all the time, and it's free to list. Plus, when you do, you also get your property listed on PadMapper, which is another great website. It's really crazy how many digital websites there are out there that you can get your property out in front of people, and you want to take advantage of as many as you possibly can. Now, there are other websites that you can list your property on. They're not as well known. They probably won't get as many eyeballs as the ones I've already mentioned, but I'll go ahead and give you a few of those right now. Now, one of those is RentDigs, another is rent.com, and there's a website out there called Dwelly. There's also rentalsource.com, there's even DoorLoop. So you can see that there's a lot of different places that you can list your property for rent. But now what I want to mention is where you shouldn't list your property for rent. That number one place that I would say to avoid at all costs would be Craigslist. Now back in the day, Craigslist was popular for rentals, for selling houses, cars, whatever you wanted. I mean, people put all kinds of things on there. But Craigslist today has been known more for scams than anything else. So I'd be very careful. Personally, I would not put my house on Craigslist. I would just stick with the main sites and then your yard sign. Alright, well that's all we have for you today. Be sure to tune in and subscribe to our channel, and we'll be back with more landlord videos for people just like you.